Okay, today we're looking at Airhawk and the Flying Doctor. Now this is a printing of three different continuities from the Airhawk daily newspaper that ran in Australia. This is kind of an interesting printing because it's a nice hardcover. Spine looks nice here. This is volume 2. I'm not sure of where I can get volume 1. I don't really see it easily available, but I'm sure it's out there. This was kind of easier to pick up. So here, this is kind of interesting because it's the continuity number 46, 47, and 48. I'm not sure what volume 1 reprinted. Again, this isn't the complete story of Airhawk, but it's just nice to see three continuities in a row. And the book is printed, as you can see, in a portrait format, but it's landscape like most dailies were, so you have to rotate the book to actually read it. They do seem to be enlarged from the normal newspaper print, so that's nice. And you've just got some different stories. This first one kind of deals with drug smuggling, and you've got just an interesting story dealing with that here, set in the Australian outback in the 1970s, and so it's a very unique title. You don't really see too many of those, and art is good. It's not the absolute top of the industry, but it's really solid art here, and it's a good, well-written story. And again, initially it's kind of awkward to hold a portrait book landscape style, but eventually you get lost in the storyline and in the art, and you kind of even forget that that's what you're having to do here. So again, you've got an interesting story with the drug smuggling. The second one is kind of more of an international incident story about a scientist who's defected from the Soviet bloc, and the Soviets are trying to go recapture him to work for them. So that's kind of interesting. And then the last story here, it has to do with human smugglers helping people get into Australia, but they're not all above board, and just dealing with that issue. So it's all interesting stuff. You've got drug smuggling, international spying, and human smuggling across borders. I mean, that's all stuff that was interesting in the 70s, but it's still interesting even today. So it's just a really unique title. There's just not many like that. There's not many Australian daily comics that you see reprinted. And I think it's just been volume 1 and 2 that have been printed. It's really a shame. I would love to see more of this because it's just such a unique title. It's well done art, interesting stories, and hopefully we see some more of those reprinted. Anyway, till next time.